Hello? Yo? Bro, I'm like basically back to back streaming, bro. I'm like a streamer for real. Oh, what can I say? Ah, bro, I got the streaming shit in the bag. But my last stream was 2 days ago? What can I say, bro? Turn it into a Honkai Star Wars streamer. You know, I might actually think about it now. I might stream some other games. Maybe. Want to. Do like Honkai Star Rail mainly. I'll be a Honkai Star Rail main for a fat minute, and then maybe I'll stream like Zenless on the side. Maybe I'll stream like a Genshin Honkai Impact updates whenever they drop, and then they mainly stick to Star Rail. But I'm live, bro. Alright, saving for Constance question mark? Bro, I actually real shit, bro. I don't know what to do with my account. I actually don't know what to do in my account. Cause I want Cyrene. If there's anything greedy about 3.7, it's the fact that Cyrene's banner lasts all patch. I mean, like that's a guaranteed Cyrene. Like, even if you have no Jades going into 3.7, you are guaranteed Cyrene if you just play the game. But my issue is I want Cyrene, but I want Constance even more. Bro, now I don't know what to do. Do I go for Cyrene or do I save in 3.7? My last full save patch was like, dude, how long ago was that? That was like 3.2, and then before that was like 1.3. Bro, I can't win this game. I actually can't. What I do? I think I have to skip Cyrene. But like, if I get Cyrene, I could use her with Vinon. I could use her and make Evernight a main DPS. I don't need to use Sparkle with Vinon anymore, and then this skibidi creature can be used in some other team. Oh, I actually don't know what to do. I think the strat is to skip Cyrene and then get her on her first rerun, or maybe her second rerun. I don't know, it depends. Cyrene's value is just gonna go up more and more as time goes on. Because the way I look at it, supports aren't going to be made specifically for Crystos Airs and 4.x, the same way the supports we have now aren't made for the 2.x DPSs. We're not getting any supports for Firefly or Phase Shao or Acheron, other than like Cypher maybe. Cyrene's gonna be, she's gonna get better and better as time goes on. So I think I might skip Cyrene now. Get Constance in 3.8. Focus on the new Sparkle in 4.0 and then see where it goes from there. Bro, if there's anything greedy about this game, is the fact that they come out with way too many good character designs. Oh. Dude. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. 100 more ammo. Did I do Divergent University? So I literally have nothing to do this stream. Keep it short, I guess. Okay. Tavern. How to build up Constance. Okay. It's fine, I'll figure things out this. It's on bro now. I think this is the best course of action. And I mean, I don't know. We'll just see where it goes from there. I'll see if I want to get Cyrene in 3.7, or otherwise, then I don't know, bro. Dude, I actually don't know what this game. Bro. Let's see, what's even on my shopping list? For new characters, there's Cyrene, Constance, Elation Sparkle, Aventurine SP, Robin SP, Himiko, New Silver Wolf. That's 7 characters in the next 6 months. Then you have the reruns as well. Maybe Fugue. Black Swan 100%. Let's see. Maybe Sunday's Lycon for Bronya. Bro, what do I do? This game is like mad demanding. There's no way people play this game and at the same time play a bunch of other gachas. Actually crazy. Someone on Twitter just made a tier list for three 3.x characters and whether they'll get buffed or not. Alright, let's see this tier list. Okay, yeah. Fugue does not need a buff for sure. Okay. Alright. Looks good. Ah, this looks good. And maybe Jade needs a little buff. Her kit's fine, but her damage output is dookie. Even a main or sub DPS Jade, they're both buns. Let's see, Fei Xiao, she kinda needs a buff. I'm not gonna lie. Fei Xiao needs a buff. Acheron's good. And then no, this looks good. You know, one thing that I'm proud of with the Honkai Star Rail community is people are starting to realize that the game is more than just dirty, filthy, green, money hungry, power creep simulator. It warms my heart, but this community is actually like it's starting to evolve. It's just a little bit, but like it's incremental, but it's there. It's definitely there, bro. People starting to mature a little bit. Yeah. What the? Bro. Yo, Mewing TP. What a name, bro. But what's up? How you been? Bro. I'm so hyped for Hero Star. Dude, look. We've already had a handful of planets in this game world. Space stations kind of like the tutorial. Eurilo 6 was really good, but I mean it's one of those things that's short but sweet. Shenzhou, good lore build up, but like the actual story itself kind of fell apart. Penacony, I'm not gonna lie. Genuinely, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Honkai Star Rail wasn't even like a fully released game until version 2.0. And Hoyoverse does that with all of their games. Genshin is the only one I'd say felt like a full game on release. But Honkai Impact, Zenithzone Zero, and Star Rail, all of them were like severely unfinished on their release. Especially Honkai Star Rail and Honkai Impact. Honkai Impact that wasn't there from the very beginning, but from archives, it's like zero story, zero endgame. It was hardly even a gacha game. Of course it would Saber ult. Penacony lost me after halfway, not gonna lie. Like, I get that. Penacony was one of those things where, like, of course most people did like it, but it's one of those things where a lot of it was just convoluted, especially around halfway. I'd say like when it came to like the start of a story, I'd give that shit like a 10. 2.0's story quest was so good. It felt magical. It felt immersive. 2.1 I liked, but it did kind of lose me just a little bit. I think with 2.1 specifically was this was when they started incorporating companion missions into the main story, which is fine. I have no issue with that. But it was like 6 hours of like walking around as Aventurine and like his backstory. Like that shit got dragged out. But it was a good thing overall. It was overall it was a good quest. 2.2 was a good conclusion, but it felt kind of underwhelming. I think 2.2 was actually the worst Penacony story patch. That's gonna sound crazy, but I don't know. I didn't like 2.2. I like the I like the conclusion and like the climax for Penacony in 2.2 because it was more so on like the emotional side. It's not just like the previous regions where it's like big, you know, typical final boss number 81. Like Sunday's meaning, the meaning behind it was really emotional. Okay, not really emotional, but like it's a good start for the beginning of a gacha game's lifespan. The Penacony Climax is all right. 2.3 2.3 for most people was forgettable. For me, in every way, shape, and form, 2.3 is my favorite patch. The story, Divergent Universe was so fucking fun on release. I got all the character reruns other than, and like the banners. I got all the 5 stars in 2.3 other than Argenti. Such a good time. And that summer was just a banger too, bro. The skies were clear where I live. Good summer. I can say why you say that the animations were decent, but the story aspect was a little lacking. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. Bro, 2.1 was like 2.1 was like when it came to story, that shows like hype and aura moments. And then like with Acheron, and then with Aventurinos, just a bunch of talking. I liked it, but it was like a 6.5 out of 10. It wasn't like this crazy thing. Like early game Honkai Impact still had a better story. I don't know. Because people loved it. I really don't think it was bad though, just not that crazy. And 2.0, 2.0, genuinely one of the patches of all time. And still to this day, yo, am I really not gonna get a single good relic? Really? Not maybe the big current damage. But I don't know, I mean, I don't know why, but 2.3 was just such a good patch. I wish they could have done more with like emphasis on the summer kind of stuff. But I just liked it, bro. I think the events we got were fun. Divergent Universe, like I said, was so fun when it came out. Firefly was fun on release. I got Jade, 20 Pity, and I don't know. I mean, I don't know, bro. A relic system. Like, Hoyoverse has made how many PC gacha games have they made? Like 4. And they're coming out with a 5th one. They have so many gacha games and they still are not learning, bro. They're still not learning from I saw the beta for Honkai Nexus Anima. They still have the same artifact system. I think they know. They know. They 100% know. But they just don't want to fix it. I know. Bad, bro. Like it really just like it's already bad enough as it is, but it rubs salt in the wound knowing that they know this, but they don't want to fix it. People say that Star Rail has the worst system out of like the 3 most popular games. I think this one's the best. Like you don't get any room. Like you get a 0 margin of error. Like you cannot mess it up. No room for any kind of mistakes. You need the perfect relics. But the thing is, you get to auto farm. You literally get to auto farm the relics. So I think that in this game it's fine. I tried farming for artifacts and disk drives and Zenless. I can't get characters functioning in those games. I tried my best. Even in Honkai Impact, you also aren't allowed to get like a missing piece, the full set. I can't with these games, bro. You're telling me with these games, you have to manually go and do a fight, real-time combat every single time? Dog. That's way too much effort. Yeah, with the Relic Maker thing in Zenless, it's fine. Like, it's semi-bearable. Because there's other ways to farm up relics. But in Genshin? Oh, dude. I think the last time I farmed artifacts in Genshin was... like, we're in 6.1, right? I think the last time was like version 2.6 was the last time I actually farmed up artifacts for a character at all. Every time I get a new character in Genshin, which That's like once every 5 months. But every time I get a new character, I literally just I give them like the artifacts I had on older characters. Like I got Clorin on her release, and I just gave her what the set I had on fucking pitching. You got too used to the fun button, bro. Oh my! I mean, I don't know. These other gacha games, these other Oyo games, they need that auto battle system. You know what I like about Honkai Star Rail is, for good or for bad, the system changes that they take from Honkai Impact are meaningful. Like the triple banner selector thing, I love it every time it comes. I think, me personally, I think 4 banners a patch is such a mind-numbingly low amount for a game like Star Rail that pumps out 2 characters a patch. I'm gonna say it right now. I think that's too little. We need more banners. They need to innovate more with the banners. This is getting generic. In my opinion, at least, some people are fine with 4 banners a patch. I just think it's. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, the fuel vouchers. So that now you can, like, if you get the vouchers, you can just auto use up stamina without having to auto farm. There's no point because auto battle exists, but still nice. Still nice. I agree, but that would mean we also need more Jades because a lot of characters. I mean, yeah, but my counter today would be, think of Cyrene's banner in 3.7. That one lasts throughout the entire patch, and 3.7 gives like what, 106 pulls, right? Something like that. What that means is, for the main like push banner of 3.7, if you just play the game, you're guaranteed to get Cyrene. Basically. I mean, unless you just have horrid luck. But like, if you have like some amount of pulls saved, like I'm guaranteed Cyrene if I wanted to get her. Dude, I think I don't know, I don't care about the E2 for Cyrene. I don't care about the bow skin. The only reason why I'm considering skipping her is just because her Constance is pretty hot, but then Cyrene, like, she's beautiful, but not like hot kind of beautiful. She's just like you get what I mean. Like, there's different layers to this kind of shit. I don't know. I love Cyrene though. I might just get her on a rerun. Really. Probably if you had like 6 characters on banner and they just made that banner last the entire patch. I mean, that could work. I would honestly I'd rather have that over 4 banners. Like, think about it, right? The way that Hoyoverse conventionally has it set up for like these 3 games, it's literally the thing where it's a new phase every 3 weeks. You only get 3 weeks to pull a character. In Honkai Impact 3rd, at least, when they have like a main banner, like a main limited banner, it's only 1, unlike the other games with 4. But they have a bunch of like subsidiary banners that last a short amount of time, but the main banner lasts for most of the patch. I mean, I think that would be better. And then just having smaller banners that just rotate in and out. Like, do something like a Silver Wolf rerun frequently. A character that not a lot of people are gonna pull for. Oh, low-key be fire? Like, that's what I'm saying. And it would be different. It would be. I don't know. I think this kind of thing is just kind of static. It's just boring. I'd rather have like different kind of banner systems too. I don't know how they could do that. If they do anything other than what they normally have, people will complain. If they had an outfits banner, people would actually mauled. No one will like that. I won't like that. Actually, could you imagine like an outfit banner where it's the kind of thing where maybe like, I don't know, 50 pulls to get it guaranteed, no 50-50. Actually, yes, 50-50. And if you miss, you get like other outfits. Like, people, if they came out with an outfits banner for Honkai Star Rail, people will call that greed, until you realize that there's no way for free-to-plays to get like the 5-star banner outfits. If they added this to like a gacha, could you imagine? Bro, it would literally give us free-to-plays a way to get this Firefly skin. Like, I don't think this is good, but like, in the future, they're gonna come out with a character with a skin that I like, and I'm not gonna be able to get it because I'm free to play. Grappa still never had a rerun, and I guess Sealy's just never getting a banner ever again. Well, yeah, no, Sealy, yeah, no, Sealy's not getting a banner again. Either is Blade or Fushuan. That skin is still so ass. No, that skin is fucking. It's even worse on the deep. Made the outfits purchasable when the new anomaly arbitration costs a decent amount. Honestly, I think that's a good idea. They gave Blade a rerun because he got buffed. That's the only reason why. He's not gonna get a banner after that. They gave reruns to all the other buffed characters. So it was like Kafka and Jinglu in 3.4, and then Silverwolf, Kafka in 3.5. After he got buffed though, but I guess they're never buffing Sealy. Bro. They're not buffing Sealy. They're not buffing Sealy. There's no shot they buff Sealy. You also have to realize that there's people who can zero cycle MOC with Sealy right now. Aiming for yo, I'm not even like fully committed to getting her. Her time came and left. Yeah, no, she's gone, bro. But I don't care if people think that Cyreni's bad. If I get her, I can make her work. I mean, like, every time I get a character, I make them work. People, from what I saw in 2.3 when Jade first dogging on her, but I got her, used her in Pure Fiction. She was good. D-Herda came out, went from being good on my account to being even better. I still don't regret getting Jade. There's no character who I regret fully. Evernight doesn't have much use on my account, but that doesn't matter. I like her as a character. I think honestly, if you just pull a character, you can probably make them work. And if I get Cyrene, she'll go crazy with Fire on, but she isn't unusable for her accounts. She just isn't highly efficient. That's why, like, my next point was gonna be, in the long term, you're gonna heavily appreciate having Cyrene. You're not gonna be running the same supports and the same rotation with Finon in like 3 years from now as you would right now. Think about it. People back then were running Sealy with Tingyun. Are you gonna run Sealy with Tingyun in version 3.7? No. People used to run Fei Xiao with Topaz. If you are using Fei Xiao now, you're probably using her with Danheng or Aventurine, Tribi, Cypher. There's better units than Topaz. The same will be said with Chrysos Heirs. There's gonna be other units supports that come in the future that'll work better. What? What'd you say? To be honest, most sub DPS is last longer than main DPSs, which is a lot. By Jada that held value. I mean, for sub DPSs, it's kind of 50-50. But really, like, a lot of sub DPSs rely on the main DPSs, like, for their placement in the meta. I never even pulled Topaz. Yeah. You're not missing out, bro. I mean, she's useless, bro. Is there okay, like real talk, is there any case where Topaz is best in slot for any team? Because with Fei Xiao, she most definitely is not. There's so many better units than Topaz for Fei Xiao. I think Topaz at this point might as well just be used as a main DPS. I built on March because that's my goal. That's base. Topaz is amazing for E2 Fei Xiao. Hey, fine. I guess it's not that bad. But again, aren't there better units? Aventurine, does he not have almost like the same kind of frequency when it comes to follow-up attacks as Topaz? Again, you also have Tribi, which even if Topaz doesn't follow, or even if Tribi doesn't follow-up attack as often as Topaz, he still gives all type res pen, and you can put SSS on her, and you can act some crazy action events, make it work. I feel like Tribi should be a better unit for Fei Xiao, even with E2, than Topaz. She also has follow-up attacks. Topaz is from version 1, she at least has a usage. What I'm trying to figure out is the usage, bro. Cypher does also exist, yeah. I want characters that power creep casters. I hope Honkai Star will introduce that character. You want wait, you want a caster as power creep? It's crazy. What? Wait, actually? Yeah, you want power creep. I mean, type shit, you got that, bro. Those Sealy zero cycles you see are unrealistic. They're not. They're not unrealistic. The thing with a Sealy zero cycle is it'll be like an E0 Sealy with like archers like Cone, Robin, RMC. They're all gonna be at like 160 speed. It's not gonna be that hard to work. The only reason why is like well, a lot of people don't want to make that work is because it's still kind of tedious. It's not gonna be a lot of work, but it's mad tedious. You've done zero cycle Sealy? No, I never bothered even using Sealy. If I actually cared enough about Sealy to build her properly, I probably would go for it. Or like a low cycle clear at least. But I would say a high cost team up with Sealy. Zero cycling would be unrealistic, but the fact that it's like a 5 cost, 6 cost. Yeah, getting characters to 160, like, bro, that's mad tedious. And even so, it probably won't work all the time because a lot of these like people who clear was like Sealy or Jingliu. Like for Jingliu, like as for example, a lot of it is based on luck. But using Jingliu's technique, hoping that both enemies off rip are frozen, hoping that the right allies get attacked so that they can get their ult going soon. It's all luck. A lot of zero cycling when newer units is luck. I mean, MOC refreshed, but I could get a zero cycle clear last MOC. Finon, Bronya, Sparkle, and then Ceridra. Or no. Finon, Bronya, Sparkle, and then Renmei. But the only reason why it worked, why I could get a zero cycle clear with the 3 oldest Harmony units on top of the fact that they're well built, is because of the fact that I'd get lucky. With the Manta Ray, like the dot thing, like, again, I'd need Finon to continue bouncing on that one to get a weakness broken. So that it wouldn't do like the summon and then become like super powerful. It's all luck. Old DPSs, new DPSs, old units, new units. It's all just gonna be luck for zero. Hunt units have high ceilings, but zero cycle ceiling is very unrealistic. E0 facial is better. She has everything a hunt unit needs. I mean, it's again, I wouldn't say it's unrealistic, but it's definitely like not easy. Like for most people, it's mostly out of reach, but with enough investment, you can make it work. Sealy suffers from the fact that she's the first hunt limited character. I mean, that's true. In every way, shape, and form, Archer's just gonna be better. I mean, like, they do use different allies, sure. But, I mean, if you're gonna go for a Sealy zero cycle clear, considering how Archer, you might as well just use it. Even without Sparkle, you can probably make it. Archer has so many good supports for him other than Sparkle. Silverwolf is crazy, Tribby's crazy. If you use these units together though with Sparkle, and then you get the attack buff on top of everything else, I mean, it's just free eats. Actually, is Archer good against the Flame Reaver? Because I might actually try to use him in MOC. Any other supports for Archer? Yeah, I mean, other than what I mentioned, there's Danhang, you know, of course, a universal unit. You can use, you know, there's plenty of like options. They're not gonna be like best in slot or anything crazy, but like Renmei, RMC, like a lot of these units can work. Like Bronya, especially with her E1, can help. What's up, Salah? I've been good, bro. How about you? I still wonder what the devs were smoking for some character kits. Wait, which kits? Which kit? Which character kits, bro? Black Ghost Sustainless. Reads. What is your Topaz build? I think it's Yanqing Lycone. A pretty basic follow-up attack build. This is from like 2.5. Maybe even before, because I have free farmed for It's nothing crazy. E0 S0, but yeah, E0 S0. He's not good. Who is gonna be the last unit? Oh yeah, no, Don. No, I kind of want to use Don Hung with Orchard. And then from C. Let's from A. Chopped ass team top, bro. Yeah, no, this looks good. Hold on, Silver Wolf. All right, let's see how good I can do running this rotation, bro. Bronya, Ceridra, Red Bay, fine on. Alright, what cost is this? See, actually. Alright, Bronya's 4. Ceridra's 5, 6, and then 8. Okay, 8 cost. But 8 cost, but Bronya inflates that like crazy. Like crazy. Getting Topaz, lol, I don't care. Meta E1 Topaz. I mean, that's valid, bro. That's based. No one should stop you. If you're Aizen, if you can only afford one, it should be. If I had Chibi E0 S0 already, I'd probably go for Hyacinth then. But I mean, a lot of it really depends. Like if you have like an HP drain unit, like especially casters, then you'll appreciate E0s on Hyacinth. But it's a lot of it really depends. Yeah, it depends on your account. Should I go casters as Lycon or Hyacinth? Actually, no. Actually, don't know. Casters as Lycon or Hyacinth? It might have to be Hyacinth. I mean, both would be ideal, but if you had to pick one, it might be Hyacinth. This is actually a good question. That might be the hardest pick yet. Oh, dude, casters is Lycon or Hyacinth? Driving, good just gotta work a bit hard. Driving while watching. Yo, you gotta be careful, bro. Oh, yo, bro. See, yo, if I had Cyrene on the team, Final would never got. Wait, hold on. Something just clicked. Something just clicked in my mind. I just realized if I get Cyrene, that basically means Dan Hung's completely useless. Unless it's like anomaly arbitration. Why would you ever want to sustain on the team of Finon if you have Cyrene? He will never leave his ult. Wait. Now I might have to go for Cyrene, E0, S0, and then go for Constance. Not exactly watching but listening, yes, and it's hard to hold on. That's actually, I never thought about that. I might have to get Cyrene. So Cyrene, E0, S0. I was considering getting the Lycon. I think I'm gonna skip the Lycon and then just, I don't know. Hope I get like, I don't know, bro. Just hope I get lucky on Cyrene's banner. I have no idea. You know what? I think I'll make it work. Let's be honest though, Cyrene is falling off. For a Finon team comp, no shot. For casters, I don't know. I can't speak on that. Because casters, this entire patch cycle has just been a casterist chill. Like all of it. But for Finon, pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, let's see. Am I gonna win the 50-50 on the Bronya skill? I don't know. It only procs when I don't need it. Like Bronya's E1 is so buns. It's so butt cheeks. It's good for a niche, but outside of it, then no. And there you go. I think that intent behind Cyrene's kit has always been what's made her interesting. Is, in my opinion, if Cyrene was just yet another support, end of year, comes out, power creeps everybody, like I feel like that's so, it just gets repetitive. Have we not seen that enough? Like genuinely, I feel like we've seen that so many times. It happened with Ren May, then it happened with Sparkle, then Robin, then Sunday, then Tribby. Like the hype for a new support unit that power creeps everybody gets, for me at least, it gets less and less hype time it happens. That's just me though. Yeah, sometimes I would rather characters just be side grades sometimes. I think this one's for the better. Cyrene supports Finon. Finon is emanator of beauty. Fuck shit, bro. Wait, hold on. You're telling me not having Ren in the team made that big of a difference? Are you serious, bro? Not every unit has to be OP. Bro, why did I just do so much damage? The spinning event's crazy. Alright. My thoughts on that spinning event, I think people are getting way too worked up over our character outfit. Yeah. Nah, I'm going to sustain this. I don't care if the Flame Reaver kills me 6-7 times. I'm going to sustain this, bro. I got it. But like, people are acting as if my problem isn't the outfit. A lot of people though, it's the intent behind the patch. I mean, I don't know. Like, legit moneymaker patch? Like, I don't think it is. There's a lot less incentive to wail out for Cyrene because the banner lasts a whole patch. The price is crazy just for a weapon skin, and I mean, that's what I was gonna get to before. You're not literally going to the outfit shop and spending $300 for an outfit. It's a top-up event where it gives you a chain of rewards followed up by the outfit. That's just one of many of the rewards. The outfit is one of the least important, least impactful, most die-ass rewards. You get actual materials that are gatekept by topping up. You could also think about it like a freebie if you're a whale. I know, does cast last 40 days as well? No, it's only Cyrene's banner that lasts. For everyone else, it's just normal 3 weeks. Which, the Cyrene, what is that camera angle? I think for Cyrene being like that long with their banner, they should do that more often. Like, no other Hoyoverse game does that but Honkai Impact. They'd be better. Yeah, stay down, fucker. And you stay down too. I mean, come on, Casters, Tribute, Heist, and all on one banner? I mean, it's fine. Most people shouldn't even have an incentive to pull all of them. I said this earlier at the beginning of the stream. I think 4 banners per patch is such a small amount. Like, I think that's ridiculous. That's like nothing. I'd rather have like 6 banners, like 6-7 banner. Oh, I know, I'm dead. Yeah, I tried. But no, I think Rock? Question mark? Wait, no. On? Bruh, not my fault. But I really think having more than 4 banners a patch would be ideal. Here, look. This is how Honkai Impact does it. With Honkai Impact 3rd, they have like a lot of banners per patch. But they usually come out with 1 character per patch, unlike with Star Rails 2. With the 1 character, their banner usually lasts most of the patch's duration, sometimes the entirety. And they'll have like smaller subsidiary banners that come and go, right? These are typically, you know, usually going to be like rerun banners from characters that came out the previous patch. Sometimes it's going to be characters that are good but aren't like the greatest. Example in Star Rail terms would be, imagine 3.7 comes. Cyrene comes, her banner lasts the entire patch, and then the rerun, I mean, well, actually the exact same as 3.7. The characters are good, but they're not crazy, holy shit, I must have these units. It's exactly how 3.7 does it on average. This run is so dead, bro. Even if I don't die here, I mean, I have the basic attack of Finon. the Lycon thing is that bad. Same thing Zenless did for the Vivian's. I'm not gonna lie, bro. The fact that people aren't complaining about Zenless is crazy. I don't play the game that often, but they do the same thing. 200 pulls for a Vivian skin. People are not complaining. And here, let's talk about Zenless Zone Zero power creep. With Zenless power creep, it's so bad that they had to buff the first ever limited DPS less than a year before she even came out. She literally got buffed before the first anniversary because of how bad the power creep got. And from what I've seen, she still is not meta post buff. But I mean, sure, whatever. I already kind of accepted at this point that it's just gonna be agenda pushing, and people only complain most of the time because they just don't. But no, I still get salty over it quite a bit. Oh yeah, another thing. Do you remember back in 3.2, 3.4 when you'd log in and you'd see like Casterus and Finon, like their animation pop up when you first open the game after the maintenance? People are complaining about that, how that's greed because they're shoving the character in your face. They did the same thing in Zenless and not a soul complained. Which is crazy. Sealy was good for a year. Let's see. Sealy was good for a year. A year after her release, you could definitely still max star in the endgame with her. The severe Sealy power creep, I'd say, wouldn't come until like Firefly's release-ish. Which, I don't know. I mean, it was not the same case with Zenless. I mean, all the Hoyoverse games have power creep, and they're all about the same level. Honkai Impact has quite a bit of power creep. It's slowed down now, but it was really rampant in the early years. And even when I picked up on the game, I think Zenless Zone Zero has the worst power creep of them all. If I'm being honest. Buffing a character before the first anniversary is crazy. How is the power creep so bad you have to buff a character before the first anniversary? That makes no sense. Oh, and of course you have Genshin Impact as well. I'm not gonna let this one. I'm definitely not letting this one slide. I've literally seen the Genshin meta these days. It's nothing like how it was back when I used to play. When I used to play Genshin back in the early days, you could have your character roster look like this and still max out the endgame. Now, you literally need the premium units, and if you pull a new Gen 5-star, you need the units for that 5-star. Which is crazy. It's crazy, bro. But I don't know, for some reason it's only an issue in this game. I think they don't talk about them doing it in Zenless because Honkai Star Rail is more relevant. I mean, of course that's gonna be a big reason as to why. But Zenless is still about 70% of the popularity that Star Rail has. It's not that much more relevant compared to Honkai Star Rail. Both games are mainstream in the gacha community. Anyways, people gotta farm drama. Exactly. It's the main reason, but I don't know. I mean, between all of the Hoyoverse games, I don't know why they picked Star Rail out of all of them. I mean, Genshin Impact had 0 quality of life until 4 years into the game. 0 quality of. I was literally there for the game for the first little bit. They never increased the stamina cap. When they did, they didn't increase the recovery rate. There was no quality of life done to the artifact system. They never innovated with the gacha or the banners at all. They never added any kind of meaningful endgame or anything like that. For 4 years straight! And people still played it! Okay, but their meta back then was insane. No, it was bad. It was bad. I mean, like, by the time like 4.0 rolled around for Honkai Impact, if you tried using like anyone from like the 2.0 era, I mean, you might as well just not even bother. They definitely are slowing down on it now because the game's getting older, but it was bad. It was Subseeker. Unlike Honkai Star Rail, farming character materials in Genshin is a pain in the ass, and that's why I don't farm for characters in Genshin anymore. And I'm not gonna lie, that's a lot of the reason why I don't even care about gacha in Genshin. If I pull a character I like, I just don't even build them. I don't like Genshin personally because it's open world. I'm not gonna lie, the open world is a little too much for Genshin. Open world gachas are not it. Yeah, no, I agree. It's also why I never picked up on WoA. Has the story ended in Genshin yet? So that's the thing. Honkai Impact 3rd story ended in 6.4. Genshin is gonna continue the storyline throughout 6.0, right? They have an interlude region for an entire year. 7.0 is gonna have Snezhnaya. 8.0 is gonna be the Conria arc. 9.0 is going to be the like the conclusion of the story, probably. Minimum 9.0. Because Conria is not gonna be where the Genshin story ends. They're gonna do like a final epilogue. It's already confirmed. Conria is not where it ends. 9.0 minimum. Honkai Impact 3rd isn't. That game is 9 years old. They're only on version 8.5. They're not even on 9.0 yet. That's how dragged out the Genshin story is, bro. You just heard me say 9.0. Yeah, no, they're gonna drag out Genshin for eternity. Which, I'm gonna be honest. I've literally played all of the Hoyoverse games, even that gay dating sim Tears of Themis. I played Honkai Gakuen. Genshin feels the most greedy by a landslide. That game feels like a cash cow. So yeah, 9.0, a 9.x by the way. And that's assuming they don't add any extra regions like what they did with Nocrai. And if they do, that brings it up to double digits versions. It is a cash cow. Hey, I'm glad I'm not the only one who feels that way. Because I go on Twitter, the amount of people I see who like glaze the game like crazy. Like I don't think Genshin is a bad game. By no means do I think it's a bad game. It's well polished. There's no tech issues. It feels smooth to play. My only issue is everything but the story is just lackluster. And again, the quality of life took 4 years to start. Honkai Star Rail just taking notes. No, I wish Honkai Star Rail... Bro, when Honkai Star Rail first came out, it was so similar. Like the UI, the banners, it was lame. I wish Star Rail could have been more unique. Release, that's just my opinion. Let's see Honkai Star Rail ending quickly considering it's across the universe. Bro, it's literally across the entire cosmos. Like, I wouldn't mind if Star Rail's story ended like 6 years, like 6-7 years after the release, but like, I'm gonna drag it out too. And because there's no like structured format, like there's no set regions, we don't know what's coming after Edo Star, so they could end the story whenever they want. So I don't know, but they could end the story maybe around 7 or 8.x, maybe sooner than Genshin. And the reason why is because with Honkai Star Rail, they're starting to like tie up. They're starting to patch up some loose ends. They definitely weren't doing before. Like for the space station, initially this one was like a prologue region. This was fine. Yarilo 6 still to this day completely useless. We could have jumped from here straight to here. Nothing would have changed. Like you make a new player go from here to here, nothing's changing, bro. The Shenzhou has some good lore from the start, but it was pretty irrelevant. Same thing with Penacony. Initially it was irrelevant. Acheron, we know there's gonna be more with here, but Penacony pretty useless with the story. And then Euphoria is obviously big with like Eons. And now they're starting to like tie these two regions to like the main story. Like they should have been doing that from the start. But I mean, better late than never, I guess. I'm just saying. No, Yarilo 6 was good. Yarilo 6 was good. I'm not saying it's bad. The thing with Yarilo though is just useless. Like Bronya. Look, I love Bronya, but she does nothing, bro. She does nothing. She does nothing in the overarching story. And that can't just be me. None of the characters in Yarilo 6 did anything outside of that like confined region. I don't know. Try some weird purification combo. Use a Link Shot Sunday combo. It gives Jade more stacks. I don't have Sunday. I have Bronya, but I don't have Sunday. It's just to be an introductory arc, but we already had that with the space station. You really, I think it's fine though. It's whatever. You don't have Sunday? Oh. Let's see. Let's tally up who I don't have that everyone else does. I don't have Casterus. I don't have Sunday. I don't have Robin. Let's see. I don't have Hyacinth. My Triby's E0 S0. I still use Sparkle. I still use Bronya. My Ceridra's E0 S0. Brick the count? Question mark? That's a mistake? How is that a mistake? I don't have any 3.0 character? That's a mistake. I'm joking. Penacony is useless. Imagine if they never introduced factions. Bro, the thing with Penacony is initially it felt random, but I like how, you know, Acheron's gonna be relevant later on. Let's see. Aventurina Robin. Boot Hill. Rappa. Not having Casterus? Well, I mean, I don't know. If I was falling behind in the meta, maybe it would have been bad, but Penacony is still my favorite region. I like him more than Amphorius. In every way. I like the story of Penacony more. I like, I mean, it's crazy coming from me, but I like the story of Penacony more. I like the world design more. Amphorius is good, but I only have 2 issues with Amphorius personally, and that's not lane. My first issue is how confined it is. With me personally, I like Penacony and how it's like bunch of different factions coming together, and Forest is the complete opposite. And I think we need, you know, like an arc like that, right? Elysian Realm 2.0, and we have it now. Let's just get it out of the way. We have it now, and that's it. But I personally just like Penacony structure more. The other thing is world design. I like Penacony's like city kind of thing more than Amphorius and like the ancient Greek. I like Penacony because of Firefly. That's base, bro. I mean, Firefly. I mean, most people are in one or two camps. They either love Firefly to death, or they force themselves to hate her. Ningxia, Ceridra, Jade comp, bro. It's not gonna work. It's just not gonna work, bro. All right, Jade, Lingsha, Ceridra, and then who's the last one? Sparkle? Nah. Let's do Triby. And this side, let's do Phynon, because why not? Even though it don't really matter. See that skill point positive? No, this is mad skill point positive. Why can't I? Alright, yeah, no, that looks good. I'll take that. And what? Bro, what? Ah. FR type shit. Actually, use Sparkle. Sparkle Distance. Yeah, no, you got me. This dude says Sparkle Distance. Sparkle Distance. People who really like. No, there's people who. No, there's some people who like Firefly a little too much. Which, like, I don't think there's a single character in any of these games who I like obsess over to that extent. I really have to give that some thought. Like, not even like Phynon or like Irene, even like Bronya, like or Welts. Why is it selected to Jade? I think no, Auto Battles actually lost it, bro. Okay, though, Blade is the GOAT. Blade is the GOAT in every way, shape. He's one of my favorites, story-wise. If I get Blade, if I ever lose my 50-50 to Blade, I'm building him. I need to check what I can use with him, but I'm building him. If I get him, I'm just saying, bro. I did the same with Fukan, I made it work. I kind of want to build Sealy too. But my only reason why like I don't want to build Sealy is because I have Archer and it just feels kind of useless. Like, I already have a skill point hungry, quantum hunt. Yes, let's build. Bro, this team is ass. Why skill? Nah. Getting highest and mostly from my blade. That's so base. You know, we need to normalize pulling new supports specifically for old DPSs. I'm just saying, we gotta normalize it. Way too many people are afraid of doing it. Like, I want to see people pulling Hyacinth for their blades, or I don't know, bro. Bring back the goats. Like, this is the only, in my opinion, the only good thing about power creep is it feels so rewarding using like an older unit, which I have done before. The last time I used like an archaic unit was 3.1 when I maxed out the end game using, was it Jinglu? Jinglu pre-buff, saving for the surprise baptism. What a line, bro. Power creep is this, in this game is worse than MTG. It's MTG. Loki just gave me a video idea for this topic. You're welcome, King. Magic the Gathering? Is that, I thought that was like a card game. Nice camera angle. Nice. Here, so do I want to kill? We need to stop shorting everything. That's what I'm saying, bro. Power creep is insane. What's the worst power creep I've ever seen? Actually, I need to think about that. Might be a Honkai Empaths. Genuinely. And of any game I've ever played, I think it's Honkai Empaths. Pokemon? I didn't even know there was power creep in Pokemon, bro. I just thought it was like a kid's game. The last Pokemon game I played was Pokemon X and Y. That's how you know I'm getting old, bro. In 4.x, the enemy's gonna have 200 million HP? Nah. That ain't gonna be that much. Could you imagine though? Cookie Running Kingdom? Is it that bad? I thought Cookie Run was just like some kids game, bro. It looks goofy. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know. Guys, am I ignorant? Isn't 200 million more than Lygus and arbitration? It's actually a good question. I don't know how much HP Lygus has. How many arbitration, bro? The V concept was the worst power creep. Let's see, what's the V? V refers to a type of powerful basic Pokemon with high HP and strong attacks that was introduced. Okay, the Sword and Shield era. What do you mean, bro? Yo, like I said, I stopped being a Pokemon fan like a decade ago. I literally stopped keeping up after Pokemon X. I still have my OG save. No, I'm my OG. I remember when I was a kid, I played through all of Pokemon X. I got soft locked at the Elite Four, so I made a new save file, and I just played through the game again to the very end. And then that save I still have. I'd say use an E6 character to how many cards did you play? Pokemon got way too many games, bro. They gotta stop focusing. They gotta stop focusing on quantity and start focusing on quality instead. Bro, an annual really. Bro, one game a year is crazy. That is not sustainable. I saw the graphics for that new Pokemon game. But that shit is ass! It looks like a PS2 game. I don't know, bro. I'm just saying. How many games do they have? I need to count, bro. I'm gonna ask, bro, this team. One game a year? Bro, and literally, it's horrendous. PNG building. It literally, bro. That new Pokemon game literally looks like a Honkai Star Rail CBT1. Is that what Final Fantasy does? Yes, but the thing is, like, it's more polished overall. They come out with like an MMO every crazy like that. Pokemon is just like, is every year it's like a 30-hour experience that's just like not is progressively gets less and less fun. His top, I didn't even get 20k. But these team pumps are not it. Here, let's see if I can get another 80k. Actually, nah. Let's see. Family arbitrate. How far I can push now? No, I mean, I don't know. How the hell did you clear it? Clear what? Family arbitration? Haven't even gotten 9 stars? No one's getting 9 stars, bro. Good account? This is not a good account, bro. Let's see. I got 2 out of 3 stars with Firefly. 3 stars with Firenon, and then 2 stars with Saber. If my Firefly was invested and then I had, I don't know, maybe I used the Herda here instead of. Didn't Knight want a break boss? Yeah. But I go with this instead. My action. This yeah, bottom. I might switch. This Knight 2 never existed, bro. I don't know what the hell they were thinking with Knight 2, but that might be like, I don't know. These dart enemies are really the worst thing Star Rail has ever done. No one plays dart. Nobody plays dart. 0 people. Possible to clear endgame with the casters. Watch it. That sounds like a pretty good team. How was Saber performing for you? This side got me 2 out of 3 stars, but I might try using the. I don't think I can get 3 stars. I mean, I don't know. Saber and the Earth are both. Wait, this might actually work. Up. Wait a minute. But I don't know. Sustain this. That's kind of. I don't know. That's kind of risky, bro. Most of your characters are E0, S0, right? Yeah. The only characters with vertical investment would Sparkle's E3S1, Finon's E0S1, E0S1, E3S0, E0S1, 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 E0S1. Most of them are E0S0. I love Jade, Topaz, Adventure, and all follow-up attack. Also Face Shao. Topaz? 9 star with Blue Hill, then died in the last Acheron. 9 stars? What? Yo, who is this guy, bro? What the hell? Oh, shot. Actually, no way. Bro. Oh. Oh, wait. Do I try using Archer on this? Wait. I might. Let's see how. Does. Good enough at least. Background's E6, but hey, at least I cleared. Alright, yeah, I was about to say, if you had like a low investment, I would have actually. Alright, let's see this. Let's see how this. Oh. That didn't just reset everything. The others are E0. So you're telling me an E0 Blue Hill got you a yeah, right, bro. So this guy's actually crazy. Look, you want to get a Saber, but the 50-50 on the banner. Well, That's why Saber is one of those characters that you get like. I wouldn't recommend anyone to seriously get her. That fuck. All right. We're still making that joke. This day and age. Bro. My highest in game out like 7 months ago. Wow, like I really didn't expect to hear a Bulletsol. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kinda bro, what is this damage? Bro, so you're telling me they have high damage multipliers and they have crazy damage mitigation? Bro. Yeah, right. Blue Hill, this is your boss. Guys, do I get Blue Hill when he reruns? If he reruns? Maybe if he reruns. I hit them with a phone number and their HP didn't move. I said I hit them with a phone number and their HP. I hit them with a phone number. Oh. Wait, when you lose to Lygus? I mean, I already fought Lygus. I couldn't take out Lygus until Danhong. Wait, I actually, like, I'm about to die, bro. Yo, what is this guy Danhong doing? Yo, keep my team alive, bro! Yo! Now I actually need to use a skill. And Tribbies. Alright. Oh, so much for being the best sustaining game, I guess. So much for being an adventure. Power creep. Or I need that Danhong S1. It's still not too late to pull it. I'm just... Not too late to get Danhong's light cone. But I'm not gonna do it. I can't do that, bro. I can't do that. With Sirini and Constance on the horizon, basically just be wasting my jades. If I had Sparkle on the team, Hurdle would be hitting for... They'd be hitting for 1 million damage. Attack a lot? What difference does it make between Danhong and Adventure? They both have follow-up attacks. Which Cypher was phase 1 next patch? I forgot Cypher was... Like, where did her shield go? That ain't cool. Are you serious? It's crazy! No! What's crazier how I'm still on cycle 0. What the hell? Boom boom pow ba ba boom. Alright, maybe she'll hit for 1 million next time. Like I'm... No! That run was going so well too. Okay, to be fair, the amount of HP drain here is kinda crazy. There's Jade who's draining away Herta's HP. These enemies do HP drain. I don't have a healer. Skill issue maybe? No, this one doesn't. If I play it differently, then I got it. Boom. Skill off rip. What we're looking for here is like a... I think Aventurina's better shield. That's actually crazy. Yeah, honestly, I don't know who's better at keeping my team alive. I just know that in a lot of cases, Danhong is better. Damage output, 900,000 damage with Herta or that's a pull back from Nox and Heisen. Someday I will get. I'm just letting y'all know right now, it will happen someday. It's not a matter of if or when. So many other units on my shopping list too. There's Black Swan. There's definitely more. I see Lens. Ruby's gonna die? Nah. Literally have builds right now. Kiana, not Sparkle. Bro, we need now. Like now. I'm just saying, I don't care if Kiana's a 5-star or 4-star or negative. King Star. So, alright, so far so good. I hate the HP drain and the fact that like the enemy, but whatever, bro. I'll live. Okay. Hold up. Y'all see something here, right? Do you see the vision or not? Or tell me y'all see the vision, bro. We're gonna 9-star anomaly arbitration. It's gonna happen. Okay. I at least want to get 9 or 8 stars. I get 8 stars. I don't think it's gonna happen, but oh. Imagine if I use in here. Can you imagine? Dude, bro, do you have an accent? No. I will say though, most of the gachas nowadays have a lack of 4 stars. I mean, usable like 2 year. I mean, yeah, no, these games have no 4 stars. I mean, Honkai Impact hasn't came out with one in like 2 years. Starro hasn't come out with one for like a year. Genshin, every time they come out with one, they're always butt cheeks. Or at least back in my day, it was like that. But Zenless, I actually don't know. I don't do Zenless endgame. I don't know if the 4 stars or the A ranks are good. Chill. The Herda has no shield. Yo, yeah. Oh. Zenless are actually decent in endgame. What about the DPS? Are they good? Maybe not use Jade here. Do I use another? Maybe. Instead of Jade. Okay, with the Herda, I'm only. Oh my. It'll be fine, bro. Wait, no. Oh, why is Jade HP drain, bro? His deaths are so ugly. And it affords 4 damage. Like, that's. He literally came out back when the game launched and he like mind boggling. Bro. Wait, yeah, no. Accent would prevent that? Oh god. On everything he would prevent it. Alright, let's see if Balu's against sustain. Balu, of course. What do you have against Balu? Look at that, bro! 0 damage taken. 0 damage taken. For heals, absolutely incredible. Just no. I said just no. Alright. You're not ready for the Bailu clear, bro. Just I got you. Unlike a certain man whose name rhymes with Dan Feng, Bailu can actually heal. So we're gonna see. On the heals are crazy. Look at this. Look at the HP. Boom! Back up to full! Back up to full! Top 3 most owned DPSs in Honkai Star Roll. Let's see. Casters is definitely up there. I don't know who else, but I know Casters is up there. It's probably number 1. I bet my thumb that this won't work. Alright, then I bet. Yo. I'll bet on your life. This will. Boom. Nice. Bailu has the exact same build that ISM have. Should be fine. For now, it is working. Oh. Okay. Is this E6 Baidu? I wish. This is E0 or E1S1. But I mean, it's good enough. Her signature, she's got the E1. I'm playing Baidu. Yep. That back, what did I miss? I'm trying to 8-star family arbitration. If Firefly at E0 S0 is gonna be obedient enough, then I'll get 9 stars. But rather, it's not happening. It's not happening. Look at that! Look at that, bro. 0 damage taken. Dang. Okay, no, like, I know I'm using Vilo. She's like a throw pick, but the main thing. Okay, the main thing about Bailu is her heals are good. My only issue with her, like, she might have the best healing in game. My only issue is that she can't cleanse. To survive her down Honkai, I mean, so far so good. Can I, yo, oh, the revive! What can I say? The revive, bro. Yo, and they said you need casters. I'm just saying, they said you need casters. I'm just saying, bro. She's a good. I'm not gonna lie. If she had a cleanse, she'd be the best sustaining game. I'm not joking. Like her raw healing is really good. It's the cleanse that offsets her. But look, these guys have 0 crowd control. No matter. How do you can cleanse on all 3 bounces? You didn't realize she would never fall off, right? Like, she would be like she would be S tier, like universally like broken. Like it would be unfair if she could. Bro. Wait, this might be it. Bro, stop! Bro, I got unlucky. What if I use Bronya instead of Trip? Bro, stop! Yo. The RNG is bad, dude. The RNG is such a big. Well, let's not forget the fact that against HP drain enemies, I'm running an HP drain sub DPS. Like, why do I have fucking Jane on the team? I was gonna bench her for Himiko, but I didn't want to. Maybe I should. I'm doing it, bro. We're throwing in Himiko. Final lesson, Himiko. We're making it work. Does Bailu have energy regen? Actually a good question. Replace Jade with Braun. Alright. Actually down. He does not. But we can farm for that right now. So that's what we're gonna do. If I give her energy regen, let tank her HP. 1,000. Fine. Ish, right? Because if I had Bailu's ult sooner, the run wouldn't have died. Yeah, let's do it. I think replacing Jade with Bronya might be the strat here, though. I think that's a good call. I'm not gonna lie. Interpretation for D Herda is so easy to stag. Like the extra buffs for having 2 eruditions is so useless for interpretation. The only thing is the 80 crit damage, but the thing is, because there's no other I don't have Sparkle or Bronya on the team, so it's only her that basically was getting the fixed 80 crit damage. Jay too, but it doesn't mean anything because her damage is butt cheeks. She will literally get more action. Yeah, I think using Bronya is better. More action, skill point economy stays about the same-ish, a little less. Less HP drain. More crit damage. I think it's a good call. Here, he's gonna fucking counter and it's gonna be a waste of time for the enemy. Let's see. So I can't go sustain this with Don or with Phylon then. But without hard anomaly arbitration, I think it's out of the question anyways. I need Sunday's Lyco. Wish they could have reread it. I think Anax is on the he's on the banner right now. If it weren't for Cyrene and Constance and 3.7 and 3.8, then it is so much damage to change. Himiko won't do follow-ups. Himiko won't do follow-up attacks, but bro, you saw my Jade. She was doing like 100,000 damage, 200,000, like tiny like incremental bits that will chip away at that enemy's HP. But brother, it's so meaningless. It literally does nothing. I think not having an erudition on, like having that 80 crit damage buff, in my opinion, only matters if you have a crit damage scaling harmony on the team. Like, if I have the Erda and another erudition, I should have Bronya or Sparkle on the team as well. Because then the crit damage will like add up over time and it'll like stack up. But otherwise, I think Bronya is better. Anaxa will make a huge difference. I know he'll definitely make a huge difference. But the thing is, like I said, I can't go for him now because Cyrene's coming to 3.7, and if I don't want Cyrene, if I change my mind, then I'll have to get Constance in it. Bro, y'all don't know how bad I want Constance. When it comes to design, she's at an all-time high. Cyrene sucks? Nah. Uneducated. Joking. But no, Cyrene's good. If I don't get her in 3.7, I'll get her on her rerun. I don't know, it's really hard. There's too many like characters that I like. Alright. Alright. So I'll do that. Yes, let's just go through all the animation. I'm so glad they're coming out with currency wars and like the deep immersive. Bro. Alright, now we're good. Better. She's good at what she does. Yeah, that's the best way to put it. Only downside is the ult, which I'm not gonna say that that's like a good thing. Like obviously you want fast ult charge, but with Cyrene, it's really minimal because with our already existing Chrysos Air DPSs, you're not gonna be getting low cycle clears with them in 2 years. It'll come a point where like it'll play hand in hand with your units and you'll pretty much be fine. Alright, let's see. How Danang as Japard's Lycon, so we'll do that. And actually we'll do that. Sir Ridger's always. I think this looks good. This looks good, bro. Let's do it. Remember, I want to talk about something that's about Cyrene. What is it? What's up with Cyrene? Or Cyrene? Is it Cyrene or Cyrene? I think Cyrene sounds better. And it's less syllables, but like... apparently the English dub is Cyrene, right? Cyrene. Okay. Cyrene is good if you hear with 5 on 3 cycle. There are like 2 cycles with every Chrysos Air. It's -1 cycle in there clear. So for essentially what you're saying is that for me it'll be good. I'm good. Okay. You saw that action advance. What can I say? What can I say? Wait, hold up. We need to stop on. We need to lock in on our Bailu. 150 speed. This could definitely be higher. What? Wait, maybe I can get more speed? Mabalu question mark? What is highest in call Siren again? That's actually a good question. One that I do not know. Okay, I think we just got a Bailu upgrade. Yo! More speed, I'll take it. Imagine a 200 speed. A speed? Are you serious? Whatever, bro. Whatever, I'll take it. It's a direct up. It's all. I cry over it. Isn't it? Let's see, bro. I'm not gonna lie, seeing that speed, bro. Wait, is outgoing healing boost better than? Because if so, this is just a direct upgrade, right? Switching from HP to outgoing healing plus the speed increase. Am I tweaking? I feel like this is just gonna be better. Ailu, HP body versus outgoing healing. I never knew which one was better. For maximum healing output, outgoing healing better. Just steal it. Alright, I'm taking it. I mean, when was the last? Have y'all ever seen me use Gallagher? Thanks. Not using this guy at all. Let me guess. No. Yep. Of course, bro. Energy regen. Ah, nice. Gallagher's the GOAT. Gallagher's good, but like, I just don't use it. I love how it's literally set up so that you're less likely to get the substats you want. Awesome game design. Awesome. I mean, it's so good. It's so good. Anyways, our Bailu is actually better. So, let's see, the only healer I have other than the Luocha, but it's based. I really want to get Luocha from that shop, but bro, if they added Topaz, what if they add Black Swan? Why did Bailu just get action events? Does anyone know why? What that's about? And I'll take it. Free skill point. Nice. Alright. Let me make sure Bronin has the right like home. Alright, we're good. Now that like home's kinda dookie. You probably won't add Black Swan because she's relevant right now. Hey bro, you never. Bro, I just started! What if they add Huohuo? I think that's too generous. But you never know, it's always a possibility. If they add Huohuo to the 5-star shop, I'll probably get her. I really need her for Saber. You never know. They added Ren Mei of all people to the shop. Never know. Huohuo can't sustain. Well, people said that Brona can't support. Look at what we're doing right now. Not gonna lie though, the crit damage is actually pathetic. It's so bad. Actually, so I legit have a Saber team waiting. I just gotta win the 50-50. Good luck, bro. Good luck. Alright, see, we're already like locked. People said that Bailu can heal. And look at what we're doing right now. She definitely heals better than Lingsha. Like no doubt about that. Yo, can we hit Ruby please? Thank you. But no, she heals better than Lingsha, better than plenty of units. But does she heal better than Hyacinth? Take a question. You know what I think it is? What is it? Oh, look at that speed! Bro, you saw that speed? No, no. This dude had to put it twice. I can't. Boom, boom, pow, ba, ba, boom. So, that's 600,000 damage with Jade on the team. And when Jade's not there, her damage gets cut. Third? What? No, Bronet is dog water! Yo! Yo! Why am I using Bronya, bro? She's dookie! Sparkle might actually be better here. I think I'll use Sparkle. We'll see. I don't like how I already used up the cleanse that early, but... we'll see, bro. We'll see. S tier rage bait? Wait, who's rage baiting? Okay, we got to go. Alright. Ooh! How? How? What the hell? Yo! Yo, this is actually like the least lucky run you could possibly get, bro. This is this is bad. This is horrendous. Any bad luck you could think of, I'm getting that roll. Why is she doing like no damage? Need some advice, Hyacinth, Lycone, or Tribi E0. That's actually... That's hard. That's hard. Wait, we can even get there. I mean, I guess it just depends on what you have. Like, if you're a dedicated caster's main, probably Hyacinth Lycone, but for general usage, it's probably going to be Tribi. I mean, just follow. At the end of the day, you just gotta follow what your heart desires, twin. I got no skill points, bro. I'm broke. Alright. Look. Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, dude, this is so bad. This rotation is like, it's like yucky. So where is her damage at? Where is her damage at? Is actually PMO. How was she? What? Bro. Yeah, no, this run's cooked. I think if I throw in Sparkle, I'll do better. The issue is not the healer. Look, I had Balu on the team and I was doing way better when I had Jade instead of Bronya. I think Bronicles is just bad luck. Message for you further up, by the way? Wait, what is it? Wait, how far up do I gotta go? Use Jade? Yeah, no, I think... Alright, so... Jade. The damage is... I know, it's like horrendously low. Maybe I swap out Tribi for Bronya? Or what if I use Sparkle on the team instead? Let me try that, and if this doesn't work, I'll try D-Herda, Bronya, Jade, and Balu. You have Evernight? Bro, I just pull whoever I want. I don't have Castris, I don't have Sunday, I don't have E1 Tribi. I still got Evernight, I don't regret it. I got 7 out of 9 stars in Anomaly Arbitration. I think Evernight would do well in this. Brother, I think maybe I just have the worst Evernight build, but I don't know, bro. I respect I did that too. I pulled not having a single break beat. That's actually so. Like, I got nothing but respect. I just pull characters I like or I find fun to play. I think so many people should just play like that. It's just fun playing like that, you know what I mean? It did also help she came out 1 pity. I mean, that was me with Jade, I can't lie. Jade came at like 18 pity. Some crazy shit like that. The opposite, I pulled all the break DPS, but I have no break support. Brother. Okay, see, there's the damage. There's the damage. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. Great. Is Bronya really that bad? What? No way, right? No, I don't get that. Huh. I mean, I'll still use Bronya, but like, there's no possible way. Yeah, no shot. What? Bronya needs her Lycon? That's true. I'm running an E3 S1 Sparkle, while Bronya is E3 with past and future. It is probably a Lycon thing, huh? So now that begs the question, if I throw in my Sparkle build, Lycon and Relics onto Bronya, where do we go from there? Okay, 400,000 damage, maybe, nah. This Sparkle on my account, bro, she's booty. Absolute butt cheeks. I'm joking. Constance is a pretty good Lyco for Bronya? For Bronya? Boom, pow, pow. Okay. Alright. Yeah, for me. The thing is, I only have one copy of Dance Dance Dance, and Kirby has it. Isn't actually bad. I might actually run it. I can't right now though, but so that other Bronya Lyco. It's the I know. I mean like Dance 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 is basically like a 6-star. Boom pow pow ba ba boom. Okay, that damage actually horrendous. Two bro. So you're telling me I have every standard Lycon other than Himiko, who I have 2 copies of, not 1. But then I don't get a single copy of Bronya's Lycon? Question mark? Yoko? I don't know why it's like a vase. Like I don't know. It just doesn't like me. I mean, at least I have E3 Bronya. Could have been way worse. I only have Bailu right now because I got her from a selector. I never pulled a single copy of Bailu until this month, which is crazy. That's actually crazy. I mean, whatever. I have her. Let's see what else. There's Welt. I've never pulled Welt. I have him from a selector, but I've never pulled. No, not only arbitration, then it takes so long. But I find that fun. I mean, it refreshes every 6 weeks. I think it's valid. Using Bailu's skill, I want that energy. What I don't like is that you don't follow a tier list or play meta characters. They get mad, I don't get why. Yeah, no, like, if you're not playing perfectly optimal down to a T, he's like, Pride when brain rot, it's like, bots will just get upset. It's so lame. Oh yeah. By the way, I am not. Yeah, I'm not getting that low cycle clear. I'm not getting 3 stars on this. Whatever. I mean, I tried, bro. I tried. I think my best run yet was the Herda, Jade, Ribby, and Bailu. I did try. So now it just doesn't matter. Yeah, I think I'll just take the 7 out of 9 star. Unless I can somehow do better here. Bailu did succeed where Dan Heng failed. I did like being able to use Bailu yet again. I will say that. Man, no, let's just see. 3 stars here? Question mark. My God, look at that! Look at how much toughness reduction that does. They got me wet. Hey, yo. What do you mean? I just said that. Is there no stream delay? I just said that and I'm already getting an AO. That's crazy. This was like seeing into the future, bro. He's usually like stream and chat delay. I mean, sure. Sure, man. Alright, yeah, y'all are not ready for this Firefly damage. Watch. Boom. 500k. It's fiber optic. Nah. Yo, y'all are not ready for this. Not too shabby. E0. Okay. Firefly. E0 S0. Renmei. E0 S0. Harmony Trailblazer. E6. And then, I mean, S5. Break like cone. Slingshot E0 S0. Still. Yikes. Okay, no, that was yikes. That was ass. Do I get E1 Renmei just for this run? Do I actually do it? No, dude, I want these guys to stay down. No? Bruh. How much break effect do you have on Firefly? I don't know, actually. $434. Outside of combat, I think it's like 200. Around 200 flat. I actually have no idea. It's like a little bit, but it's not like a crazy amount. Only 200, damn, bricked build. I don't have her light cone. That's so hard. Why did I red May ult that, bro? Yeah, no, this run is so fucked. Oh my. Yeah, no, no, Firefly's not that, but this run is. I could have zero cycled that, dude. I'm actually running this rotation bad. That's the problem here. Let's see Firefly's build. 1 HP. I mean, it's almost impossible for Firefly to die. 186.7. I have On the Fall of an Eon. And then the relics, I'm not gonna lie, kind of just slapped whatever. I think you need Firefly's light cone. Not even 200. Arctic. I mean, if you have Sparkle, I bet you don't have 275 crit damage, 151 E3 S1, huh? I have higher priorities, bro. I used Firefly for like a year before I benched her. This one's problematic though. And this relic is dookie. This I think is fine. Fine. Be better. Fine. But attack. I think the only relic is this one. But does it matter if I have Firefly at 150 speed? I thought that was like a breakpoint for her. And do we even care about this? Like, is this even like her secondary best in slot anymore? There's gotta be better light content. Firefly's brick? Nah. Oh. What? 6 Firefly. What? She's E0. Alright. Hey, Dookie. Definitely Dookie. Horrendous. Not you? But who here has E6 Firefly? Alright, that's the worst light cone I've ever seen. Nice. Increases the wearer's break effect by... Okay. Increases the wearer's break effect, but crit rate increase for a destruction unit. Who on God's green earth uses this light cone? Anhung? Alright, let's see this one. This might honestly be better than this. That's a low bar. Just for the extra, how much damage increase? Beyi. This is 80% damage increase. I just don't think that this is that good. Like, sure, attack increase. This one's kind of dookie. Yeah, Shui's destruction. If I level up a secret vow. Ah, dude, there's no good light going for Firefly. At S5, it's only a 24% damage. Alright, bro. Let's see. Red Maze E1. This is worth getting from the top. Oh no, I just meant everything for Firefly? No, that's valid. Alright. Not exactly a make or break, but like, that's good. Oh. Alright, let's see if I can just run the rotation differently. Or maybe I give this assistance to do I give this assistance to Harmony Trailblazer? A lot of the low cycle clears I've seen is like they're like what's sustained. Figure that Firefly designs peak? Absolutely. In terms of everything, bro. It's one of my all-time faves. Number one? No, but she's definitely high up there. Alright, type shit. Boom. How? I just like Sam. I like both. I like Sam and Firefly. Boom. Alright, let's see. Can I actually like do some damage? I'm skilling. Alright, that don't matter, bro. You're good. 100k with link shot, nice. 400,000. Okay, not bad for a unit that's E0 as 0. This is this is a 3-cost team, dude. This is genuinely bottom of the barrel. What the hell? Skill. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Or I'm actually losing it. There's one thing Oyo does good in it's good music, not definitely. They 10 trillion%. Yeah, no, this run's already dead, bro. Yeah. You know, like, bro, it actually, like, Firefly getting out of her ult save while the enemies are weakness broken? It's so bad, dude. It's so bad. What's the point in her existing? She has like an 80% downtime. Oyo versus a music company who makes games as side work? I was literally gonna say that. Bro. Are you gonna try doing that Abyss? Probably not. Like anything that's like a gacha game or like a gacha adjacent, like I'm just not looking for. Like it looks good, but like other than like the servers being like crashy, like it looks fine as like a game, well polished. But it's the same reason why I never played WoW. Looks good, but just like not interested. You know what I mean? Alright, yeah, let's do this. 500k? Okay, like they basically 500k. Alright. Alright. Now I'm gonna skill. Yeah, no, I'm never skilling with Harmony Trailblazer again. Absolutely dookie. 100k damage. That was a lot like a year and a half ago. Alright, is it possible for me to zero cycle this side? Probably not. Yeah, no, I don't think I can do it. Yo, why is her damage going down more and more? How does that make any sense? She's literally doing less damage every time she skills. Bro. That's so lame. Whatever, bro. They doing that in business, give me another one of those flavor of the month gachas. I mean, like, my god, it's kind of like every god. You know, they need to. I already know how they can make Firefly meta again. Fire weakness implant, even when she's not in her ult. Significantly less downtime when she's not in her ult, because this is crazy, by the way. This is crazy. Maybe one skill to get her ult back instead of two. More toughness reduction, longer ult time. If those are the buffs that Hoyoverse give Firefly, even without buffing her damage multipliers, she'll go back to being tier 0. I just described all of her like significantly fundamental issues. Give her 1,000 break, you're gonna make her like tier negative, bro. Man, they don't need to buff her damage multipliers, just like the stuff I mentioned. Even if they do something a little slight, like, bro, are you serious? Like, what am I supposed to do? Yeah, there's no shot I'm getting 3 stars on this. They are buffing Firefly. Bro, leaks have been talking about it like every like 12 weeks. It'll definitely happen, especially considering they buffed all the other Stellar Hunters. Is E2 Firefly and E6 the same? What? In terms of performance? Are you asking if E2 Firefly and E6 are gonna be the same? Because they're definitely not. They're definitely not, bro. That's like asking if an E0 Cyrenian and E2 Cyrenian are gonna do the same thing. Alright. Yeah, no, I think I'm stuck at getting 7 out of 9 stars. But Firefly is high-key good on this side. It's just Firefly needs that. I think Constance is gonna be the Firefly buff. Constance is gonna be huge. It's just his build that side. I mean, what do you want me to do? There's nothing I can do for Firefly. Look, most of the relics are fine. This one is attack and break effect, speed and break effect, break effect. Okay, this one could be better. It's probably, that's like what, 2 rolls? Sure, it could be better. This one, speed and break effect and attack. It's one relic piece. You're telling me I could clear in 2 cycles less, 3 cycles less if I get a better headpiece? I don't have the best in slot. She's E0, S0. What do you want me to do? There's literally nothing I can do. Like, that's all I can do with Firefly. I don't have the proper vertical investment. The team comp is dookie. Most Firefly mains don't even use a sustain anymore. I've seen more people with Bronin than Link Shop. I'm using Harmony Trailblazer. I don't have Fugue. My Red May is E0, S0. I can't do anything. Alright. Where's this shit back, bro? A lot of people say that Ren Mei is gonna replace, or Constance is gonna replace Ren Mei in a break team. Get E1. Well, even if I wanted to, there's no way for me to get it right now. The difference not having Fugue makes it an account. I still don't regret. I had 2 opportunities and I skipped it both times. I'm pretty sure Ren Mei is the one who falls off in a break team with Constance. But for me, it's between Ren Mei and Harmony Trailblazer. Which, I think it has to be Harmony Trailblazer. I don't know, Ren Mei is so key to my break teams. Like, I don't see them functioning without Ren Mei. Who has the Fedora equipped? What fedora? What? This? I mean, there you go. I can't see who has this one equipped. I think it's Adventuring. But you need Harmony Trailblazer for a break? Yes, but that's where like the problem is. Harmony Trailblazer is there for the super break, but then Renmei is there so that Firefly can actually do damage. My best bet may actually just be to like try sustain this. Hope that that goes well. Yugi is really a must for break, I know. But Firefly was still getting me max star clears in the game up until 3.4. I go, have fun. Yeah, see ya. Take care, Sala. I was actually about to end the stream. There's nothing else for me to do. I was gonna keep this sustain. Thought it did. Sustain this Firefly. At the time, yeah, Fugue. I know Fugue was like a fire, or she was like a Rappa thing, but like it's gonna work with Firefly as well, of course. Yeah, keep this one short. Not much else to do in game other than like more anomaly arbitration bullshit, which I mean, I already tried. I'm not getting any more than 7 out of 9 star. I know, yeah, she doesn't have implant. Yeah, nothing else to do in game. I'm getting hungry.